Good morning, Father Matthew here, just hoping that you're all okay. This is in fact the second time I've tried to do this video because I was in the middle of doing it before, and then Bill Hooson rang me. So Bill, shame on you, but there we are. Um, so here we are, we're still going on. Just done Holy Week and Easter, very strange to sort of have to do it on my own here. But I did enjoy something about it, and being up so early on Easter Sunday to do the vigil and first Mass of Easter was quite a wonderful thing. And the timing of it, the beauty of it, really, as I haven't watched all the videos, but I've watched parts of it, and because I wanted to see how um, how the vigil happened with the sort of rising of the sun, and the timing of it was quite wonderful. That by the time we got to the end of the vigil and into the mass, that there was full daylight, so it was quite wonderful that. And of course, there's something about that journey through darkness and into light that's really quite beautiful and quite important about this time that we're in. Because of course, we are going through a period of darkness, and we have to hold on to those chinks of light that we see. Um, but of course, I was very tired on Easter Sunday after having got up so early to begin the vigil at 5:30. And I will confess, I went to bed for a bit afterwards. Um, and then yesterday, it's funny how our bodies sort of get into new habits. I woke up again at 5 o'clock. Maybe my body was thinking that I'd have to get up and do it again, but I stayed in bed, and the same thing happened today actually. Um, but of course, I was very tired on Easter Sunday, and um, I was about to go to bed at about 11 o'clock when all of a sudden the idea for a song came into my head. So I stayed up and sort of worked a little bit on that and finished it yesterday. Um, and it actually came out as a song to my daughter. It's quite a sad song, quite a lament type song, about how much I'm missing her, because I'm not going to see her until all this lockdown and all that is over, because my ex-wife's asthmatic and therefore in a high risk category. She was advised to keep Caitlin there, and of course I understand that. Um, but of course it's very difficult, and as I was working on it, I was in floods of tears. And as I sort of listened back to it to sort of just check it, sometimes the tears come, and I suppose there's something a bit embarrassing about that, but also there's something very natural about that. And I think sometimes we're not very good at that sort of whole thing of lament and sadness, because we tell ourselves that we have to keep it together and we have to be strong and all the rest of it. But actually, sometimes we do need to go through those times of sadness, and to be able to talk about them and express them. Because if we don't, they all just sort of stay inside and sort of bubble up, and then sort of explode in a sort of more uncontrolled way. Whereas actually, if we let them out in sort of stages and things, then it's much better for us. But I say that as somebody who tends to just kind of keep everything down and inside. I need to do a bit more work on the song. There are a couple of bits that aren't quite right, or I'm not quite pleased with them. Not that I'm a perfectionist or anything. But when I've done a bit more work on that, I may send that out to you so that you can hear it. It is very sad and lament-like, but I think it's quite beautiful as well, and I hope you will too when I do send it. Um, so that whole thing of coming through the darkness and into the light is a really important thing for us to hold on to at the moment. Not just because we're in the what we call the octave of Easter, the whole week following Easter Sunday is a high time, um, but just because it's something in life that we need to kind of think about really, and perhaps we need to be better at sort of being more honest and expressing those things. So they're my thoughts for today. But look after yourselves and each other, and may God bless you. Amen. Bye for now.